Fox, and I am glad that you're here. Now, I have been asked many times, how do you blend? And then how do you blend without getting mud? So today I'm going to show you how I blend my colors, and this could be done in acrylic, this could be done in oil. It doesn't matter. The process is the same. You just have to adjust to whatever it is that you are working with to make sure that it's comfortable. And it may take a little practice. It's kind of like how you're holding your brushes may be a little different. And how you're doing the blending may be a little different. But if it isn't working, then this will. So I want to be able to show you how we do this. And what I'm going to do is putting on my gloves because I'm going to be dealing with oil. I am going to do mine on top of 2 paintings. And, honestly, I have no idea exactly what I'm going to do. But we're going to do this together. And this way you and I can really feel it out. So I'm going to now switch to the other camera, and we are going to get going on blending. I have here a floral that didn't work. That happens sometimes. And I'm not going to make this work. What I'm going to do is show you how I might do the blending. So I'm going to just put on some color here because we got to have color in order to do some blending. This will be the flower. Not that we're really making a flower, but hey, we might as well. Now, let's say that I want a peachy type flower. And I want contrast. Now, I'm just putting on. I'm not blending. Well, I'm blending, but I'm not blending the special way that I am going to show you. And you're saying, well, I don't like that flower. Well, neither do I. This is not a demo on how to do a flower, by the way. This is a demo on how to, this is a demo on how you're going to blend. I've got my Gamsol over here. Now, let's say that we want to make this in shadow. So I'm going to just put some blue over here. Now, I tend to do blue with some green. You say, oh my God, that is not going to work, Gwen. Yeah, it may not, but what I'm doing is showing you how to do something bad and then come around and correct it. Because correction in anything is key. Everybody's going to make mistakes. But if you know how to correct it, let's say that you have mud. Let's say that you've got mud. You've done it in. You've got all of this mud here. And you're saying, okay, what do I do? Well, you've got 2 options. That's not bad mud. See, I am not opposed to mud as much as a lot of people are. But if you consider this mud, which I'm assuming that you do, Then let's correct it. I am going to take transparent orange and I'm going to go over it. Now this may be so wet that you don't see it. But do you see how a transparent color brings it back to life? This is all you need to do with a dull color. Let's just come out, just go into your studio and pick up a bunch of colors and just start playing. You notice, though, that I am not necessarily dipping my brush into Camsol to clean it. Now, if I were making a flower, I would want to do something like this. I've got orange, I've got pink, and we want to get in here and get the real darks, because that's where the contrast is. And but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's get this down here. All right. We've taken care of that. On that, I hope that they may look a little different. Now I'm going to wash my brush. I'm thinking that the shine is stopping you guys from seeing this. So what I'm going to do, I don't really know if it is or not, is I'm putting this over this. And what does it do? It adds richness to the mud. Adds richness to it. And then, if we wanted to, we could come through and scratch. And guess what? We have the colors that are on the other side. Behind, underneath this mud. And that also brings this whole area alive. At least I think it does. Now let's just say that you want to bring out this area. Let's say that we're thrilled with our flower. Since I don't like round flowers, how am I going to do it? Now, you don't want to go all the way around, because what that's going to do, that's going to just indicate that you just went all the way around, and you need to vary it a little bit. But now let's also say that we're thinking, this needs to be softened a little bit. I've got shadow here. I've got shadow, and it may not be the perfect shadow right now, but do you see how I'm dabbing like this? I'm not going like this. If I go like this, guys, it is going to do a line. If I go like this, and then if I want to sometime, I can come in and I can make a bold statement. I mean, as I say, we're not doing a flower, but we're layering the flowers. So now let's just, if I'm going to soften this edge, I am going to take the side of this brush, not this way, but the side of the brush. And I'm going to go to the side. That is the blending technique that you can use that will save you every time. It'll be fantastic. When all else fails, you don't have to keep what you've got. You can always scrape it off. And, you know, sometimes scraping it off gives a really nice look. We have fun this week. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Be sure and subscribe.